Congratulations and welcome to the Cold Email Titan program. This is Prashant Sharma, and I'm really excited that you're here because this is a literal game changer. It's going to help you generate more leads more consistently and more sales in your business, which is really the end goal of any online business. Okay. Having clients that pay you money month in and month out and do it consistently without having to, just play around with different stuff, and that involves a lot of guesswork, and that's not how you grow businesses, right? For business growth, you need clarity, and that is what the Cold Email Titan program is about. You get leads and sales consistently month after month. Now, if you see the format of this training, it's pretty unique. Now, we've tested presentations, we've done mind maps, we've done all sorts of different things that you've seen in other courses, but after studying and working with hundreds of other people, what I realized is, and we tested this format extensively, hundreds of people gave us the opinion that this was one of the best formats for retention, simply because you get this document as a download as well, right? So when I do a video course or somebody else gives you a video course, it's very hard for you to find the exact point that you want to go over again inside the video. It could be video 10, part 2, 3 minutes into the video, and if you're not making notes, it's easy for you to get lost and not find that information and waste a lot of time rewatching the stuff that you don't really want to rewatch. But when it comes to this format, you have everything in a nice clean format, and you can click these links. It's going to take you to the relevant sections, and whenever you want to go over anything, you just come back to this particular document. So sort of this is your notes section as well, and you don't have to make notes because I've done the work for you. Okay, and there are screenshots, there are links, there are SOPs and everything. And don't worry if you don't know what SOPs are, I'll go over everything. But this is the format that is proving to be my favorite because it's delivering the results faster for our clients, because it just enables them to go back to the section that they want to get access to, or they want to go over again without having to rewatch videos again and again. Okay, so introduction and results. This is section 1 of this training, or module 1, and let's discuss about what cold emails are, what kind of results you can expect, what you can do, what you can't do, and just a 10,000 feet overview of what you're going to learn inside this training. So let's start with answering the big elephant in the room. What is a cold email? Well, a cold email is just an email that you send to another business offering them your service, your product, or it could be for getting them to take any action that you want them to take via email. Now, they don't have to opt in for this, and that's why it's called cold email. You do not need an opt-in from them to actually send the emails out in case of cold emails, right? But there are rules to this. Okay, you cannot use this for B2C or business to consumer marketing. So let me give you an example. If you have a solar roofing business and you help homeowners lower their electricity bills, homeowners are consumers, so you cannot email them, you cannot cold mail them, right? That is against the CAN-SPAM Act, and you might get into legal trouble. Okay, a good example on the other hand is if you contact a contractor or a real estate broker to partner up with them, same business, solar roofing business, right? You contact a real estate broker to partner up and make them $10,000 more for every house sold or worked on. That is B2B, because you are a business selling solar roofing solutions to homeowners, and instead of contacting the homeowners directly, you're now working with another business, which in this case could be a contractor or it could be a real estate broker, and you partner up with them. So it becomes a B2B transaction, and B2B is the key when it comes to creating a cold email lead generation engine. Again, you cannot do it for business to consumer communications. That's against the law. Now, what kind of results can you expect? Well, we use emails in our business a lot, and this is like the primary source of my profit generation, email marketing and stuff. I own and operate two of the biggest email web properties in the world when it comes to, you know, buying and selling email ads or solo ads. So I have a lot of experience in this space. I've been doing it for 12 years. I'm 30 years old right now, 12 years of doing this. Never had a job, started doing this as soon as, like, this has been my entire career. I've done nothing else. I don't know anything else. This is my bread and butter. This is all I have done. This is all I ever want to do. Okay, not just email marketing, but marketing and you know, building an online business. This is all I want to do for the rest of my life. Okay, so what kind of results can you expect? These are the results coming in directly from email marketing. Okay, so this one, $1,000 is not from email campaigns that I did, not from cold email. $60 is not from cold email. $85 again, not from cold email. All the rest of these amounts have come in from just me emailing people and telling them about my products. Okay, that's a total of $20,050. So if you add all this up, it's 20,000. This part, okay. If you add this part up, it is 20,000 something, $20,050. But if you reduce this, and this, which has not come from email marketing, you have about $18,905 for not too much work, because I literally have SOPs and my team does this for me. Just one person can handle the entire thing for you, but $18,905 in 20-30 days is not too bad for something that can be easily automated, right? So these are the kind of results, and Stripe only processes about 50% of the transactions. The point that I'm trying to make is this is really profitable. This is not something that you want to take lightly. Work on this, and this is easier and more scalable than Facebook ads or Google ads or any of those platforms, because email is not going anywhere. It's not changing. But with iOS 14 updates and so many updates on Facebook and Google, there's so many changes that happen that you have to adapt. This thing hasn't changed for a long time, and when you implement something like this in your business, it brings in a lot more stability, a lot more consistency, and you get sales predictably in your business, which is really the goal. You want to grow month on month. So the goal of a cold email campaign is to get people interacting with you. Okay, it also helps you add a lot of profit to your bottom line, and you can literally just send out less than 100 emails per week and still be able to add thousands of dollars to your bottom line if the product that you're selling is really good and it delivers the results. Now, we also show you how it can be automated almost immediately. If you just want to outsource it to somebody, you can do that. But I recommend, if you are a small agency, do it yourself first, iron out the kinks, and then just give the document that we give you. Let me just scroll to the bottom. I'll show you the SOPs. So you have the SOPs, or how do you outsource the email sending, outsource the lead sourcing and personalizations. We'll get to this point a little later in this presentation or this program, but you can literally outsource the entire thing, and we also give you a sheet for reporting. So you can literally outsource the entire business to somebody else who's much cheaper, and they can just do it every single day without you even having to lift a finger. It's that easy for you to actually generate consistent leads in your business. Now, we'll also, again, as I said, if you're a heavy hitter, we'll give you the SOPs that you can pass on to your team. If you already have an SOP and a team, you can just give it to them and make them run the entire thing, right? You can also, if you get in touch with us, we can also give you a license to share with your team, so that they can also they also get access to this training. So you don't even have to go through this training, have somebody from your team implement it, but that's only for bigger agencies. If you are a small agency and you're trying to find new leads and new clients, fill up your calendars with highly targeted appointments with people who can actually afford your services and need your services, this is the program that you should be implementing yourself first. Okay, the goal is to get more clients, get more predictability, as I said. Another thing is automating lead generation so that your calendars are filled up. You always get clients on, you have clients booking appointments with you, and overall get consistent sales that grows month on month for your business, really. So we don't want, and this is something that happens, right? So a lot of times what happens is in online businesses, unfortunately, what happens is in agencies, consultants, coaches struggle like this. They go 1 month, they're making a few $1,000s. The next month they have nothing. Next month it's great. Then again, it's down to nothing. Then they go up, down, and this is not consistent. This is not something that you can rely on. On the other hand, what we want to do is you grow like this. And it's not linear. The more you do, the leads stack up, and it just becomes astronomical once it starts compounding and the growth curves just rise. This is what we want for you, okay? This is what cold email titans can do for you. So now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the 10,000 feet overview. What are we going to go over in this entire training? Okay, so I don't like fluff. I like to keep things simple, because you didn't pay me for 10 weeks of content, 100 hours of content, or videos and audios and stuff. You paid me for getting results, right? And I get that. As a business person, I value my time and I respect your time as well. So this is not going to be fluffy. This is going to be exactly what you need to implement the entire thing. It's probably going to be a couple of hours, but it's really highly targeted information that you can go in and start working on and start producing results as soon as 2 or 3 days from now. So let's go over the 10,000 feet overview. First, we buy the domain and we configure it for emailing. There's a special setup that we do where we buy domains from. Everything is covered in here. How to set it up, we cover everything in detail here. Then we set up a warm-up process, because warming up an email basically means that whenever you have a new email, the email service providers like Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, they don't have a reputation. Like your email doesn't have a reputation, so they don't know whether it's spam, it's something that should go in the inbox. In Gmail, they don't know if it has to go into the promotion tab, if it has to go in the primary tab, updates tab, social tab, right? So they have no clue, because it's a completely new email. So what the warm-up process does is it starts the interaction. It starts sending out emails, and we have a process mapped out in the next video where we show you exactly how to do it next, or maybe the third video from now. But we build up the reputation for your email address so that whenever you start the cold emails, it inboxes, and that's what's going to produce results. If it's not going to inbox, all your hard work is gone. It's down the drain. It doesn't work. And a lot of people struggle with not inboxing emails, and that's why warming up the email is really important. Spamming never really produces results. Otherwise, all spammers would be billionaires. This is the proper process where we go over how to warm up an email for sending out cold emails, so that you get the highest deliverability, you get the highest responses, and fill up your calendars with leads and customers that want to work with you and that can actually afford you, right? Then we go over how to get relevant emails, because this is really important. How do you get relevant emails that you can reach out to? How do you get a list of people that you can send emails out to? And we cover all this in another video. Okay, then we show you how to write the emails that convert. We show you how to start sending the emails. How do you set up a follow-up sequence that produces results? How do you put that in place so that it's completely automated? Once you set it up, the tools are automatically going to do it for you. And then once you start following up and you're starting to get some results, you want to tweak the entire system to keep improving, to further improve the number of leads that you're getting, because it's common sense. You want more bang for your buck, right? So we tweak the entire system, and then this is optional if you're a big hitter, someone who's been in the industry, someone who has the capacity to hire people, or who already has some people. We show you exactly how to outsource and delegate the entire thing to your team. So that's video number 1. That's it for this one. I hope you watch the entire training and you start implementing it, because it really is that simple. And once it's implemented, you're going to be surprised at how many targeted leads and how many connects to bigger business people you can get. Because I have been in the B2C space, and I realize what happens is a lot of times you're going to find people who cannot afford your services, and you waste a lot of time going back and forth with people who want to do it, but they just simply cannot afford it. And as a business, as a consultant or a coach or an agency, that's just a waste of time, right? So we show you exactly how to find the right people and reach out to them in a way that makes sense to them, so that you end up doing business together. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one, where we go over the basics of domains and setting up the DNS and DMARC for inboxing, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.